Hey, how you doing, Capricorn? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. Hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your weekend. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Also, I'm giving out free private and personal readings. So if you'd like a free private or personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. Just want to say thank you to all who have liked, commented, and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. I also have a new channel that I've started working on. I was about to call you Taurus. I don't know if you've got something going on with Taurus's reading, but maybe you might want to check that out if it's something to do with you guys. Anyhow, yeah, I am doing another channel, and if you would like the name of that channel, please come for a free private or personal reading, as I will be verifying those who want to know the name of my channel. All right, so I'll be doing readings on that channel where I will be in the camera so you can see me, and I can, do readings for you guys with that channel as well as this one. This one will continue, but I also have a second platform. All right, that one is going to be slightly different because I will be doing other things on there as well. So it's not going to be 100% just tarot readings on the other channel. It will be tarot readings as well as other things. Okay, so let's get into your reading, Capricorn. Yeah, I'm a little tired today, so if I sound a little bit drained out, or if you might hear me yawn a little bit, please forgive me. I'm just very tired right now. I've been very busy, and yeah, I'm due a little break. So let's see what's going on for Capricorns. What's going on for Capricorns? All right. Love life is suffering, so much so that it doesn't say that you have better news without your mind complaining. So you guys could be suffering in your love life right now, and complaining a lot in your mind, like, to yourself, kind of keeping it inside yourself, kind of complaining to yourself about your love life. Suffering. It says you would know how you feel, as you are the one making sure you have good news in your mind about how you see things or want things, and want to work with things that do make you feel proud or even mindful about who you are. It doesn't say you have good news in regards to how you see things, but it does say better news is there if you feel like it. So work on yourself. Give yourself better news inside yourself and make yourself feel pleased if you feel like it's going to work in your favor. Trust and believe it doesn't always work in your favor, as it does say that you don't have time to worry about why it is working on you instead of with you, and not warring with you, but warring. War is there, or war is near, or war is brewing. Definitely check out Taurus's reading for some of you guys. Okay, it might just have information in there that might relate to you in some way, even if the whole reading doesn't relate to you. Okay, so let's see what's going on. What's going on with the Caps? Laugh because you didn't do something that you was meant to do, and you told yourself that you had better news, but you tried to warn yourself that you would never ever settle down. Oh, so some of you guys, you could be in a whole relationship, but yet you're not properly settling down. Or some of you guys could be single and not really properly settling down. You could have been dealing with some people that could be a little bit malicious, or kind of player from the Himalaya, always in argument or drama, or have third parties or other people in the way of your relationship, or just give you grief, mentally stress you, strain you. Well, this could be you, causing conflict. So just take it as it resonates. It does say people want to try and cause you harm in your mind, making you feel like bad news is there, but it does warn you not to speak. If you do want to see the person, just work on yourself and work on your ways, and try to warn yourself that better news will come. Laugh because you do have better news than anyone at this time in your mind, for forcing the way around your mind to say, well, I do have good news, I just need to work on my ways. My ways is something I need to work on. Not really everything that works in your favor is going to work in mine. Trust me, if you were mine, then I wouldn't want you to be, but then I feel like if you was, then I would deliberately make you feel you. So I don't know who this is, if this is you or someone else that, you know, is kind of tormenting another person, picking on them, bullying them, you know, making them feel less than. Okay. It's coming up strongly in the reading. Okay, you could have made someone feel like this, they could have made you feel like this. Okay, it does say thinking about things a lot makes you feel like this as well, or like you wonder what else people could think of you, or even say in their minds about you, or wondering why you speak so highly in your mind, but no need to wonder much longer if things change. It says benefits are going to be good for you to sort out if you want good karma. Sort out your mind with your female parts, and maybe even if I love you, I will come back to you. Oh my goodness, I don't know who this is talking about someone else's female parts. And then I will come back to you and love you. It says you don't have good news down there, but I will love you just the same if you tell me that you have better news now that you've worked on yourself. So someone's being very rude to someone. Someone is being hella rude to someone, talking about this person's private parts. Like, it says this person may want to use you, rush in and walk all over you. Watch yourself, because this mind game he's playing is not going to be smart for you to believe it's got good karma. It says many times over you needed to hear that better news was coming. Try and warn yourself that it is not so smart to think it is there now, but later on you'll see better news arise from your family or in the future where you're going, and how you proceed with caution, and give yourself better news now by seeing it, looking into it, or wondering if it's coming to you. All right. So, you know, it might even not be with this particular person that you're involved with, or even a past person that you may have started thinking about recently. Capricorn. All right. But do, you know, take your time and see better news come, you know, in the near future. You know, maybe if you have a reading, you know, to see what happens further down the line, then you might get good information to support that better news is coming. It could be a person that feels this way around you as well, you know, that you could be dealing with, that feels like, you know, you don't treat them right, or even care about them, or talk about them so bad to yourself, and you may wonder why this person doesn't want to work with you anymore. It says you have negative news about me, so why the hell would I want to date you, or even see you, or even come back to you? What makes you think you can try me and make me feel like I want you? Sleep with yourself is what this person could be telling you. You could be dealing with a fire sign, you could be dealing with an air sign person. Okay, all right, let's see what else is going on. All right, don't sleep with anyone now. It says don't do it, because no one wants to hear that you have bruised your ego. Punishments are there. Probably gonna hurt yourself if you get involved with these two females, or wonderful energy could come to you, but working on it would be better than nothing. Benefiting from the situation is going to force you to believe you have better news in your mind, wondering if you could change your words or your mind games or people's minds to help you with your own. Whatever you've been dishing out is deserved to you. It says problems are there, people are there, and wonder why it is not working for you. You try to warn yourself, it would be good for me to sleep around or sleep with one of them and not the other, and maybe talk to one and never the other, or maybe even wonder if it worked that you have laughed at a situation or a person and made them feel like working on themselves. Listening to what you had to say never made me feel proud, but I tell you what, you're never gonna get good karma from me. Okay, this person could be talking about you in that way, or this person could be talking about someone else around you where they've heard some gossip or some information. Okay, it does say that it's unrequited for you to speak or even get involved with the person that does believe you have better news on your own. Peace out and laters is what this person is saying. This person is moving on. Okay, could be dealing with an air sign or an earth sign or a fire sign. Okay, could even be a water sign there somewhere, but I see more air, fire and earth. Okay, it does say better news later. If I speak to you again, what would I say? If she tells me off and tells me not to do it, and then you do it again and make me feel bad, I feel like I know now what's going on. You tried to warn me that it wasn't going to be you, and I let you believe me in my mind that I was going to have problems with you. I told you off, and I told you things that I wouldn't have dared telling you, but I thought now is the time for me to speak and let you know there is something going on with you. What the hell is happening with you? Where is it going? How could I not see these signs and synchronicities? What the hell was I thinking? Is what this person could be thinking, or what you could be thinking. Okay, definitely there's an air sign, a water sign here, and there is Taurus, there's Scorpio, there's any air sign, okay, any water sign. All right. It says, no wonder she was telling me so much, and you never thought to wonder why it was going to work out in your favor, though. You thought I was going to just live with you and speak to you and work with you and love you and help you and trust you and build with you and grow with you. And nervousness came over my mind, like if I'm doing the right thing or the wrong thing. And I realized what the hell I'm doing is never going to work enough for you. It's never going to be enough for you. Now I warned you. If you spare me some time and give me more time and attention, then maybe I could see that my problem is solved, and she could never warn me again or tell me off. But when I heard that you had chimed in and told me some truths, I was really working on my mind, like what the Ross, what the hell, what the heck is going on here? So you could have told someone about themselves as well. All right, maybe this person, like I said, has been listening to someone else, but it's like maybe you've chimed in and come out with certain things to make this person's head spin. Okay, but this person's still trying to, in their mind, wanting to save the relationship in some way. All right. It says there's no need to do so with this one. She's always going to wonder if it's going to work, but it's never going to work with her. Oh my gosh, Capricorn. You really believe it's not going to work with this air sign, female or male. It does say you have bad news with a water sign that does work on it, or is going to get in karma with you. It says it's not going to work in your favor too, but I feel like my spells are not working. Ooh, someone's putting spells on another person. It could be on the water sign, trying to put spells on them, or even on the air sign. All right, it does say your spells are not working because you have tried to warn yourself good karma was going to come, but when you realize you had problems with people and it didn't work, it says bad news. It says you always need to walk on what it is that you are delivering. Work on what you're delivering, because if you don't have good karma, it's not going to work. So also for the females, okay, it says work on what you're delivering. Try and practice good karma. Work on yourself. Don't speak about me. It says I wonder if I had better news with you in my mind, but not really in my life. And then I thought about it and I said to myself, well, I have good news. I've got to just try and warn myself better news is coming, because I couldn't trust what you were saying. All right, so some of you guys may not have been trusting what another person has been saying, even if they were telling you that you have better news coming in your life elsewhere and that you had to work on it. Okay, this could even be for the female around you guys that has been told by someone that better news is coming to them, but they can't believe it. They don't understand it, maybe because they can't see it right now, maybe because they can't see it with you, Capricorn. Okay, but hey, all right, so let's see what else is going on. It says laters, because I'm not dating you, and I feel like if I do date you, I'm going to be a problem to you. I will, because I will fuss and I will fight with you, because I heard that it's not going to be a great thing to get back with you on this, but my mind tells me off that you're going to be a problem to give me back good karma. If I feel like I'm going to date you, or even be there as a friend, or even nervously give you back what you wanted, maybe even time spent alone to communicate, or maybe even see that you have problems, then I'm going to give you that back, because you need it yourself. You need these problems. Okay, so someone could be pushing the problem on you, or could be pushing the problem on another person around you, or that's like giving the information out, or maybe It says someone else has been there, but it says no one has told me that I had better news. I never saw myself with good news, so why would I see that she's got good news if I ain't got good news? It's like someone didn't want someone to have good news if they don't get good news in their life. It's like someone has left someone, maybe not even necessarily for someone else, but didn't want to see them have good news in their love life or in their situation because they don't see it in their own life as well. All right. It says there's no one but you making me feel bad for whatever it is that you have got going on, making me feel like karma is coming to you with good news. But then if I see you with good news, then I'll wonder if I have good news, because I do love her. It's someone that I've met now, and I do believe if you work on me, I will work on you, because I wondered, she needed me more than you did. I feel like she wants me more than you want me, and if I feel like I'm going to have good news, then you're going to wonder what's going on. So someone could also be using you as well. Be careful. There's a water sign person that's using you to play another person here. Okay, it could be a fire sign, all right, or it could be a water sign person as well, all right. But it also says there's someone that has feelings for you, but also has another person that they're missing and is looking into an idea that they could move forward in two directions, contemplating walking away from the struggles and being loyal to committing to going the distance with the information that they have set for you to be a part of their world. But it says it's not going to work until you see why. This mind game he plays is with you, and doesn't say it's great news. It says it's bad news or bad luck. It says he will put you in a third party and make you think all trouble is never yours, but put you in the trouble and make you think good news is coming, and it will laugh at you and make you feel like, where was I going? How did I get into this problem with people? Maybe even certainly causing my mind problems and even health problems and negative karma coming because I love myself and can't get back to good karma with the man I'm seeing. So be careful of this water sign man. If some of you guys are dealing with a water sign man, all right, particularly a Cancerian, or maybe, you know, it could be a Scorpio, it could be a Pisces, it could be any water sign man, but I don't see there's good news with this water sign man. Some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign who is committed to being loyal, but they're struggling to walk away. It does say they don't know which way they're going as well at times, or they contemplate using you, but people don't know how to support your ideas with this, so they will move on, wondering why I didn't stay with you because I left you for another female. This man is trying to play or manipulate you and saying, well, I left you for another female, that's why I don't contact you. It says you never wanted to hear from this man again, so you didn't need to hear any good news come from the situation. You laugh because you have better news now for some of you guys, so you wonder if there's going to be good news for you coming in the later on weeks or months. Okay, all right. Some of you guys could be representing this Queen of Swords. It does say you have better news now, and you are trusting and believing good ways are going to work on you instead of against you, because time is to tell. Working on your weight, working on your stress, working on your mind, working on your health, working on your overall health is mentally draining, but it's going to cost you if you don't. So it says work on your weight, work on your mind, work on your health, and work on your wedding plans. Work on everything that you want to do to make sure love life and suffering is never going to be the answer. Suffering is never going to be the answer. Love life is going to be good for you as long as you stay well in your mind. So stay well in your mind. Make sure, you know, you don't give yourself stress. Make sure you don't depress. Make sure you don't, you know, don't feel overwhelmed of past tense situations, you know, with people that have tried to hurt you or harm you or give you bad news, or people that could be cursing you or harming you behind your back and want you to partner up with their negative energy. It says people will return from the past but never see you and still call you out as a legacy of negative energy, that you should have stayed alone. Like, you shouldn't be in a relationship, you should always be alone, you should be after them but never wanted. Oh my gosh, like you should be chasing them but feeling like you're never wanted. How sad is that? That is so sad. It says bad news, because when I said I have time to tell myself off, I'm always going to hear that good news comes to you, but then I leave you to wonder if it does, because sometimes it does, and then nervousness takes over me and I wonder why I didn't need you in the first place. Could be dealing with an Aries, could be dealing with a Leo, okay, could be dealing with an air sign, all right, could be dealing with a water sign, could be any star sign here, all right. It says you've got better news, but I just can't tell. When I do, then you'll see that I'm going to leave my mind to wonder where I am going with this, because she doesn't have good news in my mind yet, but I think I will hear it from someone. So some of you guys are waiting for this person to hear it from someone, okay, or wonder if they're going to hear it from someone. Some of you guys just wondering, you know. It does say some of you are absolutely fine and in healthy relationships or happy ones. Good news is there. Wonder less about the problems, because surfacing at this time is good news for you in your mind of how you see things and work on your situations and not really pay attention to anyone else's problems. It says people will see you in better loving relationships. Trust and believe you have good karma. Just work with yourself and your mind and certainly have better news. Okay. Work with yourself, work with your mind, practice good karma in your mind, telling yourself you have good news, you have good news, you have good news, you have good news. Even if it's not there yet, it's coming. All right? It's coming. All right. So, let's see what's going on. Caps, anything else? Right, let's see what's going on with work. I'm hearing for some of you guys, wedding plans are ruined or wedding plans are brewing. Okay, so it just depends on which direction you're going in right now. All right, so let's see what's going on for work. Capricorn's work is jealous. Jealous. Someone's jealous. It says you may not be, but someone is jealous of your work and doesn't like it. Does not like your work, but does see bad news for you always, and doesn't like saying it, but does see it, and doesn't like you, but does see it, and don't want to hurt you, but does see it, and doesn't want to stress you, but does see it. So be mindful of someone around you that's a hater, that is jealous of you and jealous of your work. All right, just make sure you stay in good karma with your work, and things will work out fine. It says problems are there with people not seeing you today. What happens? Where are you? So maybe some of you have taken the time off work. All right. Some of you feel like you're not feeling that great, so you wouldn't want to be there. Or some of you guys know that you shouldn't be there because you've had problems at work. Some of you guys just know that there's feelings involved with the people at work and don't care and laugh because you had better news than anyone today when it came to your work, because no one warned you of this. But you did see good karma come to you one day and you said, well done. I have did it. I done something. I solved it and I sorted it out. Now I can see myself in a better way, wondering if stress is going to leave me, but good karma comes. And I see better news. So I'll sort out myself and make sure good karma comes. Okay, so some of you guys are really working on seeing good karma come. You know, that's right. Keep prayed up, honey. Stay prayed up. Things will work out for you in your work. All right. So let's see what's going on with, I'm hearing something to do with bills as well. So pay attention to your bills, because things may need sorting out in regards to these things. But it says you will sort them out, even if you have to say you're taking the time off to work on who you're going to see to help you, or maybe even leave it to wonder if you can work on that. And maybe even laugh at yourself and say, well, it didn't work this time, but it says it will work. Until you have to work on yourself, you will see better news. Just laugh because you did something that you didn't need to do, but you did it anyway because you needed it more than anything, just to say that you had something or even helped yourself in another way. You know, like sometimes people just be paying bills, but you needed to help and support yourself in a different way this time. So it's like you did something to make sure that you could get this other thing, you know. And maybe you put it before your bills, but what I'm noticing is maybe you guys could have been paying your bills, you know, on time every month, or all the time you just keep paying your bills and you can't see where the money's going in other directions. You needed to treat yourself this month with something. Okay, so let's see what's going on with business for you guys. Business is practically good for you, and better yet, laugh because you did something you didn't want no one to know, but you did it anyway. You certainly sold yourself to good karma. Better news than anyone this year. It says, hell no, I would never want to let you know that I'm doing this, but I will teach you a lesson just to praise you and make you feel good, and at times warn you that better news could come, but it's not there yet. So someone could be teasing you or tormenting you behind the scenes, okay, trying to inject themselves into your life or your business, or someone else is around you, being a bit fake, being a nonsense person. Okay. Could be a female. All right. It says laugh because no one knows why she's always involving herself, but she has better news in her mind about you than that. She just doesn't like you, and she does say things to make you feel like, well, I do it, but I don't want you to know. And then I do it, but you do know. You probably do know that I do this, but you wouldn't dare warn me about it. Yeah, I don't know why this person keeps injecting themselves in this person's business or their life. But anyway, this person must be obsessed. All right. So anyway, anything else? It says better news is always going to come to you. So work on yourself. Good karma is coming. Work on your whining and dining. Good fortune is there. Love life is certainly something you need to support. Every time I work, I give myself good karma. So I have to give myself better news than you're giving yourself. Sometimes I do, and at times I do when I need to, and when I don't, I don't. But I realize you don't want to pay me back my money. And sometimes I think, well, I help you, but I don't get enough from you. And then I think, well, where am I going trying to support you and you don't want to support me? But then I think, well, if she's going to support me, she's got to support herself. And then I think, well, it's not going to work if she doesn't want to support me and I can't support myself. And then I think, well, it is going to support her. So I do need her to support herself. And then I think, well, it's not going to last long. And then she warns me that good karma's going to come. And then I think, well, where am I going with this? Because I supported her last time, but she ain't helping me. So some of you guys may feel like someone's not helping you enough, or even supporting you enough, or even giving you back, as much as you give in some ways. All right. Yeah. So anyway, let's see what's going on with your love life. Love life. Love life is certainly going to be better off without them. Could be better off without people poking their nose in, like family, maybe to do with a person that wants to stay single, maybe a person that's peeping behind the scenes and just kind of, always challenging you, or someone that's trying to cause conflicts or drama or wants to conquer you, or even have a victory with you, but then you realize this person's selfish. It could be any scenario. It does say you will wonder until you want to know more. Laugh because you did it. You made sure you had better news because you had better news than them and they didn't like it. So they wonder if they can support you and move on. So someone's going to support you and move on. So let's see what else is right. It says no one knows why you had to go away. In my mind, punish yourself and make yourself feel like you was going to go away, helping yourself feel like you was going to go away and leave me, like you was going to leave me. You wasn't going to leave me, but I told you would never leave me, and then you thought you was going to leave me. How would you leave me and I'm coming back to get you? Oh my gosh, this person ain't completely left. All right, you could be dealing with a water sign, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Cancerian, okay, maybe even another earth sign. Okay, you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Libra. All right, it says they know they wasn't going to trouble you, but you thought they were going to trouble you, and me, I told you they weren't. But then I worked on you and I told myself, well, you do have better news because of that. But then I realized it's not because of this, is it? Because you did work on yourself, and I thought, well, maybe you heard something that wasn't going to help you, so it didn't really help me. And then I thought I was helping you, but then I realized I hurt you, and then you hurt me, and then I realized I harmed you, and then you harm me. But I think I'm harming you more than you're harming me. But I will tell you off and make you feel like you have better news in your mind and say you had good news coming to you, but you couldn't help yourself. And now I know you're helping yourself. I'm not going to help you, but I'm going to let you think you helped yourself. Okay, so this person feels like they've helped you with something. All right, but maybe you feel like you've helped yourself, or maybe these persons realize that they're helping themselves, or you're helping yourself. Maybe you've had to help them, or maybe use them in some way, or borrow from them, or take from them in some way, but you had to help yourself through their energy and yours, or maybe you had to see something in your own way. Okay. All right, so, or vice versa. So anything else for Capricorns? I will dare you to come and smoke my weed, and then you'll see if you can smoke with me, then I can smoke with you and we can both smoke together. Oh my gosh, who is this that doesn't even smoke? Some of you guys don't even smoke, but someone's talking about smoking weed. All right. Bloody hell. Let's see what else it says. No one knows why you said you stopped smoking, but I think I stopped smoking too. I just think I needed to stop because you told me you did it, and I know now I could do it too. If you can stop, I can stop. Okay, so there could be someone that you've helped as well around you, or it could be a female person or a man here, all right, that has stopped smoking. You feel like this person can help you stop smoking, or maybe even, supporting you in your mind about stop smoking. It does say you have better news with your mind because this person never thought that you would stop, but you did. And it doesn't say it's going to help you be a good person to them. It just says that you had to warn yourself good karma was coming, and you let it know that you could work on yourself. Working on yourself is something you believed in and it worked. So if I can do it, then you can do it. It does say you have done it. So they're thinking now they could do it and work on them in their mind about it by looking forward to good karma with you, working with you, saying, well, you can smoke with me one day. I'll see if you've changed. It says don't go there if you feel like the man is going to come to you, and believe me, he wants to see if you can smoke weed again, because he doesn't smoke, but he does think you smoke. And it does say he will want to know if you're smoking. Oh my gosh, you know what, not everybody's smoking. Let's move on from this. So let's see what's going on. I don't know who's working on someone to smoke weed. Bloody hell. Maybe it's because this person doesn't know how to stop smoking weed and needs a weed smoking partner or something like that. And maybe you guys don't smoke, or someone around them don't smoke anymore, or maybe they just don't smoke. Bloody hell. So anyway, let's see what's going on with relationships. Sometimes misery likes company, honey. Or sometimes people just want to bring other people down for whatever they're feeling on the inside, or to kind of like mess with them just to be negative. Like, there is so much negative energies. It does say you will warn yourself never to speak, but you do wonder why you have to speak less about it to your mind about them, like they never used to do it. It says they did, but I didn't say anything. And I think she always thinks she's better than me now because she doesn't do it. But then I wonder why I have to torture her like that and make her pay my mind and say, well, you're the one that smokes weed. It says that you need to sort out yourself if you're the one that smokes it, not letting this person know you're dragging them into your mind or into your business. But it does say people will warn you never to smoke again. And maybe you've said this to yourself, like, I need to start smoking, and I wonder how she did it. But it does say I will realize that I don't do it, and now I realize I do. But then I see myself doing it because of you. Now I smoke and you smoke. Are we smoking together? Oh my gosh. This could be a water sign man. It could be a fire sign female. It could be another earth sign, or it could be you guys. But hey, all this smoking talk. Anyway, anything else? It says laugh because you didn't want to smoke again, but people try to drag your name down the mud and thought that they could talk about you and make you feel good news was coming to you in your name in a way that you could work on yourself. But it does say you have better news now that you worked on yourself. And laugh because you did something and you thought you'd never be able to do it. So try me. I will work with you, and one day I'll see giving you good news in your mind helps. Just be careful, because someone could want to shock you just to give you good news as well. Like, sometimes bad news comes to a point where good news comes in another area of your life, but it's not always healthy, depending on other things that are going on with the person as well. All right, so just be mindful of someone that wants to drag you into their dirt or into their negative energy. All right, and this is also for the cross watchers as well. So let's see, is there anything else going on? It says you have better news than anyone right now, laughing at yourself or making fun of yourself, making yourself feel better. But you do. You just work more smart now. Seeing you makes me feel like I need to work on myself. But then I realized she was never going to be someone that could help me. And I feel like both of you need to work on who you are. Laughing at you is not going to be something I do and then I work on myself. I feel like if I told you off, then a person could help you and support you and give you better news. Then I feel like I could give you negative news. Okay, just be mindful of I don't know if this is someone around you that needs to be mindful of an air sign that wants to work on someone else. Okay, it's like or wants to see that something bad happens to another person so they can support them with negative energy. I do see that. Okay. It does say it was going to happen this way, but it says you already knew what was going to happen, or you heard it through the grapevine or through someone telling you, well, I'm going to do this to them and see if it works, and then I'm going to help the person, give the person this, or maybe even tell them why are they not doing it, or even wait and see if the person is doing it, and then I watch and I watch and I watch until I hurt them. Bloody hell. You know what? I need to come out this reading soon because too much negative energies. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Anything else? It says you have better news when you work on your mind. Solve it. Sort it out. Okay. Solve your mind. Sort it out. It's funny because I told one of my Capricorn clients this the other day, that you need to work on your mind. It says, you know, your spiritual guides are telling you need to sort out your minds. You know, you need to sort out things that are going on in your mind. All right. So let's see what's going on with those that are single. Okay, you have good karma. When you know that you have good karma, you're working on it, and you see better news for yourself. So you do laugh at people at times, but you do not get the gist of the situation. You also answer very clearly what you want and help the other person, gift them with all kinds of information, and maybe even solve their problems, but you don't help me completely solve my problems. I feel like I get a lot of this from you though, but it does make me think, well, where am I going if I help you give yourself good karma? So some of you guys as well, picking up your energy is a little bit jealous as well of the person that you get help from. All right, so just kind of sort out your mind a little bit, because maybe you might end up losing a friend. All right, if you don't sort out your mind with how you treat the friend. All right, because it might not be obvious now, but you could be either manipulating or picking on them behind the scenes, or subconsciously or consciously. Okay, or someone could be doing this to you. All right. It says, well, I do realize that, and I notice that she doesn't always make me feel good when I do it to you. She lets me know that I do it to you, and I probably don't tell you, but she does tell me a lot about you. Like, females do know a lot about each other, and they work against each other, and at times they work with each other. But one day I heard something and it told me off. Like, where was I going trying to treat you bad? Now she's treating me bad. Oh my gosh. So there could be someone treating someone else bad as well, because this person was treating you bad or treating another person bad, and now their person's treating them bad. Okay. All right. It says, no wonder I never knew this, but I thought I could harm them to the point where they could see themselves. Now they can see it though. So some of you guys could be trying to, you know, harm another person, but in a way where you feel like they've harmed you, so you're gonna harm them, you know. But maybe you didn't even realize that you was harming them. Maybe you were just kind of protecting yourself, protecting your energy, and maybe you're deliberately doing it because you're trying to defend yourself as well. And now it's like, well, maybe it's working in my favor. And I realized it did, but it didn't at the same time too, because this person never saw you again, and you do wonder what happened to them. It says laugh, because you always wonder, but it says you don't have to wonder. Let good karma come to you and let the situation unfold. Let people see you have better news. Work on yourself, because you have better plans for them in their mind, but not really. You just love yourself and can't care less about anyone's news apart from your own. All right, so let's see what's going on with those in a relationship. It says your relationship sucks, but it does say better news is coming with your wealth. Time after time, we didn't want to speak, but you have better karma with your wealth. Money is starting to try and warn you that it's available now. Are you going to certainly want to pay attention to your bills, or even come in and show that you want this? Do you want this money? Okay, so someone could be trying to, like, you know, let you know, hello, if you partner up with me, you're gonna get some money, you know. So maybe someone wants to gift you, or maybe even show you they have problems to sponsor you, but now they could and want to help you. It says you was never going to be able to tell, but you could now, because I'm letting you know your money is going to be smart, very smart. If I showed you who you could be in the next 2 weeks, then you wouldn't like it, because you would have to pay your bills, but you wouldn't like how you're going to pay them if you had to support yourself in another way. Ugh. Okay. It's a lot about working on someone and their bills, and I'm not even like, what's going on with the relationship? It says I need to help you, and I feel like if I don't, then you're going to be sponsoring me as I sponsor you, and then we sponsor each other, and then I feel like, well, it did work. I didn't need you, but it was going to work that you needed me, and I felt like you needed me to support you, and now I need to speak to you about it. Okay, so watch out for an air sign. Maybe you need to, help them to pay you, or maybe you needed to help them. All right, in some way, like someone needed someone's help here. Okay, when it comes to money. All right, some of you guys may just need to make some decisions. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Anything else in regards to relationship? It says your love life is suffering. When are you going to see you have better news? Oh, I mean, do some of you not care, or it says you do, but you don't really understand why I said this. I put spells in your mind to let you think you had better news when you didn't. Then you thought you had good news, but then I thought, well, is it going to work like this? Because it doesn't. And then it does say that better news is going to work for you with a negative mind game you've been playing with me. So I put spells on you too. Could be dealing with an air sign that put spells on you, or put spells on someone around you. It does say she thinks she can work on you, but it never worked in your favor to see that it was going to be a problem. You didn't want her. She never wanted you to believe she didn't want you to believe that you didn't want her. Okay, it says she was waiting for you to work on yourself, but it says you now know you don't have spell work on you have spell work on each other. It's just something you do. Both of you drive each other crazy with spells, like wondering if it's going to work or not, and then maybe even talking about, is it working? Oh my gosh, do you know what, I need to move on from this reading. Too much spells, all this bloody spell work. Like, let me tell you something. Putting love spells on people, it don't work. All right? It don't. It will cause problems. Especially if you feed into that stuff as well. Like, let the person love you naturally, innit? Just don't feed into the BS. All right? So, let's see what's going on with those in a marriage. The marriage is going to last long. I feel like I could say this, and maybe she'll see that. And then I think, well, is it? Because she ain't going to be married to me. But if she is married, then maybe it will last long. And it wouldn't mind, like, me being a parent to them. I wouldn't mind. It's just I could not see myself giving them everything that she would want me to see in them. Like, give them good news and her at the same time. How do I do this? So someone's wondering if they can be a parent to your children, or be a parent to, be a good parent overall, or maybe just be a good parent to your children. Okay, it does say this person doesn't know how to support you with the idea of marriage, because maybe there's children involved. All right. Or maybe you thought that about this person that you've been seeing. Okay. Or maybe there's a third party in the way, or like a baby mom. All right. It says you probably don't even hear what's going on, but you have good karma. Because what if I didn't want to speak about it, and then she is there? She's just too far-fetched for me to even think about. I wouldn't dare dream about being with her like that, though. She doesn't even love me the way I love her, though. This is what I want her to see. So when you give her that information, you will study and tell her this. It's like someone is trying to put information in someone's readings as well. I do see that. It's like some, I listen, as a reader, I get this out, a lot, where people think, they can tamper with people's energy or people's card readings and stuff like that to make someone say something even when it's not true, blah de blah de blah. Let me put this energy in someone's reading, so then they'll read it to the other person, and then it will come out like this, and then you can tell her that, or you can tell him that, but it don't work like that. Okay, there's so many readers out here that get this as well. Like, and we can see the liars, we can see the people that are always trying to tarnish people's energy by injecting their little spell work or their little mind games into the readings, and then it's like you're wasting your time. Like, work on yourself. All right. It says it's not going to work ever, and then people feel like they can do this all the time to many others. It says bad news for anyone that thinks they can work with someone else's readings or spoil them by putting energy that's not even theirs in their mind. It says leave it out. Try and work on yourself, work on your mind, work on your weight, work on your problems, work on people that you feel like you have better news with, but don't work on me. But I will work on you, though, because it does say it's better for me to try, because I don't speak to you, I don't see you, but maybe it will work Some of you guys are doing it, and you know, insulting someone here, or maybe even like you don't even see the person, but you try to do it and see if it works anyway. You know, the person ain't gonna know that it's not working. I.e., if you're doing it, you're not gonna know it's not working until this person tells you, look, I see what you're doing, you know. Okay, but this person may be the one as well doing it to you, and it's just, yeah, for some people maybe they're not very good readers in some way, but some people are very good at reading. All right, some people just know their cards, innit? Some people just feel the energy. They don't even have to read the cards. They just feel the energy. Some people talk to God, talk to spirit, talk to their angels. You know what I mean? Like, and they will warn them, look, there's demons there trying to attach your energy. You know what I mean? Trying to say all kind of things or do all kind of things. So yeah, it says bad news there for whoever thought they could laugh at you and make fun of you and never thought that you could do good karma in your mind. It says people never knew how to solve their issues but run now because they don't know how to support this now. It says you will see bad news come to you in your mind sometimes, but it's never yours. It says it's always going to be the negative mind games of a female who always tries to inject their karma on you and never thought that they could give themselves good news because they always warned you bad news was there. Now they're laughing at you but don't want to because they don't want to hear good news is coming to you, but will try and tarnish your reputation, brutally trying to chain you down. It could be a female, it could be a mother figure, or it could be, you know, a grandparent, it could be a family member, it could be a wife, it could be a neighbor, it could be a friend, it could be anybody. Okay, it says you don't need to hear from these people. Let them down gently and move on with your life. All right, I'm gonna move on to individuals because this energy is pissing me off. Excuse my language. Okay, what's going on with Aries? Aries, Capricorns. Aries doesn't like you. Okay, it says many people are saying this though. All right, be careful of people that are saying that. So let's see what's going on with Aries. Aries does like you, but they don't always like you, and they do wonder why people are gossiping about you because they spread rumors and lies and talk negativeness to you and maybe even around you and maybe even show you who they are. So work on that. All right, work on what you know. Let's see what's going on with Taurus and Capricorn. Taurus hates you but doesn't want to date you and doesn't want to see you and doesn't want to love you, but doesn't really want to work with you either. Work on yourself and your mind because they don't really care about you as much as they tell you, but it says good news is coming to you and them once they work on who you are and who they are. But it says negative energy of theirs is not helping you to solve your problems. All right, let's see what's going on with Gemini. Gemini hates you too, but doesn't say that it's going to be great for you and them. It does say better news will come to you and the Cancerian, so study that. But I don't like you either because it's the Cancerian, and then Cancerian is not speaking. It says many of them don't want to know you right now, but it does say better news for you later on. It says when you feel like good news comes, you'll see it. All right, so let's see what's going on with Leo. Leo does not care about you but does want to believe good karma comes. Doesn't want to hurt you but does say better news is there for you and them. Doesn't say anything good is there, but it does say better news is there for you and them. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Virgos and Capricorns. Virgos does not like you and wishes you were unwell and doesn't speak to you but doesn't like you and wishes you were, oh gosh, you know what, let's move on from their energy because their energy was speaking some negativity for a little while now, honey. I don't know what's going on with them, but hey, everyone's got their individual situations that they're dealing with them or even other people. So let's see what's going on with Libras. Libra hates you but doesn't want to date you and doesn't want to see you, but problems are there with people right now giving you good news. It must be this bloody retrograde, I tell you that. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Scorpio doesn't mind being your friend but doesn't like you sometimes when you're nervous or unwell in your mind, thinking all kind of things to make them feel bad, and maybe even like them a lot more than you do but don't really at times, and maybe work on yourself through them to see yourself in good moods. It says you have problems with them but you would rather see them as good news than anyone else right now. Okay, and let's see what's going on with Sag and Capricorn. Sag doesn't mind being your friend but doesn't hear from you and does wonder, are you okay? Are you well? Are you mine still? Are we in love? Are we going to get back together? Do you want to? Oh, Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn and Capricorn. Capricorn doesn't care about you and doesn't really wonder if you're okay, but does wonder if you're okay when you feel like you can work on yourself. And maybe if you do look into this, you'll study that you have better luck. It says you haven't got great luck, but you do at times, and you just need to look at yourself instead of placing yourself on this negative mind game that you play with yourself, and start speaking good karma and stop worrying. Give yourself good news. Okay, let's see what's going on with excuse me. Let's see what's going on with a bit of a stuffy nose there. What's going on with um Aquarius? Aquarius hates you, doesn't want to date you, doesn't want to see you, doesn't want to love you, hate you, can't stand you. Who are you to tell me off or even tell me you're in love with someone else? Where are you going? What are you doing? How are you? Who are you with? What's going on? Have I heard from you for a long time? Or maybe we should just dress up and get together. Where are you? I need to speak to you and I wonder where you are. Can we see each other? Can we mind our manners as well? Because we don't want to fuss, we don't want to fight, but we do need to solve our issues. Wow, a lot going on there with you and Aquarius, honey. Okay, a little bit wishy-washy or flighty, all right, but a bit more negative than positive. I mean, there is a bit of positive, but hey, let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces is not that great in the mind about you and doesn't want to hear from you while they date someone else. It says, you wish you was with me, but I'm living with her now, and I'll get back to you one day, but I'm not going to see you again. And if you want to be with someone else, you could, but I don't think you're better than anyone. I feel like you love yourself more than anything, but you would want to date me if you saw me with someone else. And maybe that's what I was saying to myself. If I saw you with someone else, I wouldn't want to talk to you. But if I saw you with another female, then you would want me to join in. Oh my gosh, what kind of freaky deakiness is this? It says they want to know that you would wine and dine them, not take you out, but wine and dine them. It also says they would allow you to see that they have better news with you joining in than even being a part of something that you felt like was going to be just you and them. Oh, okay. All right, so let's see what's going on with your angel messages. Okay, let's start with the romance angels. Okay, it says let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. It says soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. It says pay attention to red flags. It also says honeymoon, and it also says stay optimistic. It also says finances and career, and it also yeah, it says stay optimistic, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. It also says something about finances here, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. It says something about engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitments. Okay. Okay, I'm picking up some warnings, like, you know, I'm warning you that I'm not touching you, but I'll put spell work on you. So someone trying to put spell work on someone, honey. Sure, I'm tired of hearing all this spell work, like, it's just annoying. But anyway, let's see what's going on. It says heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. So some of you guys really want to be open to love. You know, you want to know how to open up more to love, or being loved, or being more loving. You know. It also says peace, Archangel Shamiel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Okay, so some of you guys are trying to work on the idea of love. you know, and being at peace with love and trying to really understand love and nurture love, and, you know, kind of like be open-minded to the idea, sort out your feelings when it comes to love, sort out your minds when it comes to love, that type of thing. Okay. So you're probably trying to stay more optimistic about love. Some of you guys could be getting engaged. Some of you guys could be, you know, finding your soulmate. You know, some of you guys are, you know, working on your finances so you can prepare for relationships. You know, there's all different things going on. So it says, happiness is my birthright, which is the universal deck. Okay. All right. We've got number 15, we've got number 54, we've got number 17, we've got number 2, we've got number 8, we've got number 48 and number 10. Okay, so that was your angel numbers, my lovelies. I will speak to you again in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye.